The restaurant glowed with wealth and power, the kind of place where billionaires made eye contact and servers disappeared into the background. But that night, silence fell when an Arab CEO snapped at a black waitress, calling her stupid, loud enough for everyone to hear. His words cut through the air like broken glass. She froze, her hand trembling, but her eyes stayed steady. No one knew that within seconds, she'd turn humiliation into power. The moment that followed would make headlines around the world. Watch till the end to find out. Wait a second. Tell us where you're watching from in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more powerful stories like this. Her name was Amara Bennett, a 22-year-old linguistics graduate from Ghana who worked evenings at Le Mirage, an elite restaurant in downtown Dubai. She had come to the UAE 2 years earlier, filled with hope, chasing stability and a chance to build a better life. Her days were long, but she carried herself with quiet confidence and grace. Behind her calm smile was a mind sharp as a blade. She spoke 6 languages fluently, including Arabic. Still, she'd learned to stay invisible. Wealthy guests rarely looked her in the eye. They saw only her uniform, not the woman wearing it. But that night, the restaurant buzzed differently. A powerful Arab businessman named Faisal Al-Khatib, known for his arrogance, entered with a group of investors. To him, people like Amara existed only to serve. He had no idea that one careless insult was about to expose his ignorance to the entire world. Dinner began as usual. Amara balanced trays of imported wine and Wagyu steak, her movements practiced and precise. The men spoke in Arabic, assuming she couldn't understand. Their voices were low but sharp, talk of money, influence, and control. When she placed a dish on Faisal's side, her sleeve brushed his glass slightly, barely moving it. But it was enough, he glared. "Are you blind or just stupid?" He barked in Arabic, loud enough for the whole section to hear. A few men laughed. Others looked away, pretending not to notice. Amara's chest tightened. She had endured rudeness before, but never humiliation this public. She forced a polite smile, apologized in English, and tried to step back. Faisal waved her off with disgust, muttering something crude about uneducated Africans. The words sank deep. He didn't know she understood every single one. Her co-worker brushed past her, whispering, "Don't react, Amara. He's powerful." But something inside her broke free. Years of swallowing pride, of pretending not to hear the slurs, were over. Faisal kept talking, mocking her accent, her skin, her silence. Each insult was a spark lighting a fire inside her. She straightened her back, took a slow breath, and turned to face him. She was done being invisible. Around her, the air shifted. The music dimmed. Even the chandeliers seemed to hum with anticipation. No one in that restaurant knew what was coming next. Amara set the tray down gently, every motion deliberate. Then she looked him straight in the eye and spoke, in flawless, eloquent Arabic. Her tone was calm, her words precise, each syllable carrying quiet power. She told him she had understood everything he'd said, from his first insult to his last. She reminded him that intelligence wasn't measured by skin color or money, but by respect. The table went silent. The men's faces shifted from amusement to shock. Even the music stopped. Faisal's mouth hung open. His arrogance melted into disbelief as the young waitress he'd ridiculed spoke his language better than he did. Amara bowed slightly, collected the empty plates, and walked away with dignity. The entire restaurant erupted in stunned whispers. One act of courage had turned humiliation into triumph. By morning, Amara's story was everywhere. A diner had filmed the moment and uploaded it online. Waitress silences arrogant CEO in his own language. Within hours, it went viral. Faisal's company released a formal apology, but his reputation was ruined. Amara, meanwhile, received messages of support from around the world. Offers poured in, from language schools, universities, and even media networks. Yet she chose to stay true to her purpose. Using her newfound fame, she launched an online program to teach African women foreign languages and expand their opportunities abroad. When asked later what gave her the courage to speak up, she smiled softly and said, "Because silence can protect your peace, but truth protects your dignity." Her story became more than viral. It became a reminder of human worth. Which country and city are you watching from? Take care.